Hello everyone, I'm going by the name Zazilo John, the younger brother to Sleemyboy. So actually today I'm going to share some important information with you, some brief information of what really happened to my brother Sleemyboy. So actually we had some challenges recovering this channel, so that's why we've been off for some time, but I thank God we recovered it successfully. So from now henceforth I think I'll be sharing some videos with you. So this is what really happened to my brother. I think I remember it was a Monday morning. Sleemyboy wake up from home. He was full of good health and headed to his job where he was working on a cargo lorry. Yeah, so that is where he used to work. So after then, he continued with his work. We as his family, we knew that Sleemyboy was at work as usual because that was his daily routine, because that is where he earned some money from to boost the family and support himself too. So by, I think it was around 7, no, not 7, 5 in the evening. So we received a call that Sleemyboy had been attacked on a town, Migori town. So we didn't know what was actually or what had happened. So my elder brother decided to rush to that place so that he could ascertain what was going on. So when he reached that place, he was told that Sleemyboy had been taken to hospital because he had been injured very badly. So he had to rush to hospital and check on Sleemyboy, where they told him that he had been taken to a Migori level 4 hospital. So my brother rushed there immediately and found Sleemyboy still alive, but he was bleeding very bad. I think I don't know if the doctors were continuing to at least find out if they could help me. I think the doctors were trying their best at the time when my brother arrived at the hospital. The doctors were trying to stop the bleeding because he had a very bad bleeding at his head. So when my brother reached the hospital, they told him that they were working on my brother Sleemyboy. They were trying their best so that they can see if they could save his life. So by bad luck, after some 30 minutes of staying there, yeah, the doctors confirmed to him that Sleemyboy was no more, because he had an internal bleeding to his head. So those people, I don't know, they beat him very bad in his head. So after then, my brother called my father, who was at home, and told him that Sleemyboy was not in a good condition, so that my father could go to the hospital and check on Sleemyboy, so that maybe he could speak to him even some last words. So my father is an elderly person. He's 80 years right now, and he couldn't afford to go to the hospital because it was already late. It was like 7:30 p.m. So my father decided to send us, the younger brother and my other brother, so that we could go and check on my brother Sleemyboy. So we rushed the hospital immediately, I and my other brother, and on reaching the hospital, we found Sleemyboy on his deathbed. Sleemyboy was no more. He was just lying there. He had a very bad bleeding. We found much blood scattered all over the hospital. So for us, we didn't have anything to do. We just started crying all over, and that's the case. We didn't have anything to do, so we just started organizing how we could take his body from the hospital to a mortuary, because we couldn't leave him there at Migori, because that is the place where he had been killed. So we didn't even prefer to leave him at a Migori mortuary. So we preferred to take the body from Migori level 4 hospital to a nearby hospital here in our village, which had a mortuary. So after then, now we started trying to find out what had really happened to Sleemyboy. So after some 1-2 conversations with his friends whom were with him, so his friends started telling us what really happened. So for them, their statement was that they had gone, it was at Vijayana, and I think Ian's driver from Nyabohansi. So they told us that they had told Sleemyboy to accompany them to a tattoo shop which was in Migori town, because they wanted to draw a tattoo on their bodies. So they came from all over Nyabohansi to Mabera. They picked Sleemyboy at Mabera to accompany them, and they headed to Migori town. So now the problem was, according to their statement, they said that they didn't know where the tattoo shop was actually. They didn't know. So what they had to do was that they had to leave their motorbike, which they had gone with, to leave it in a different place, so that they could first try to find out the place where the tattoo shop was actually, because they didn't know where the exact position of the shop was. So they left a motorbike in a different place and decided to go on their legs trying to find out the tattoo shop. So they called the tattoo man, because they had his number, and he directed them. So they were on foot at the moment. So they tried their best and found out where the shop was. So after then, they entered the shop and started their service, because Ian's driver was the one drawing the tattoo. So on the spot, when Ian's driver was drawing the tattoo, according to their statement, they said that the tattoo man said that where they had left their motorbike, it was not a safe place. So they had to send someone maybe to go and pick the motorbike and bring it to the position where they were, to that location where they were drawing the tattoo. So according to their statement, they say that Sleemyboy, because he knew how to ride a bike, proposed that they could offer him the key, so that he could go and bring the motorbike to the position where they were. So Sleemyboy took that key and headed to where that motorbike was. So by bad luck, Sleemyboy went to the wrong motorbike, not the motorbike that he was sent to go and bring. So Sleemyboy, having the key, he went and found the motorbike. He tried to put on the motorbike, but the keys didn't work. So according to him, I don't know what he thought, but he thought maybe the motorbike had some issues, and the owners of the motorbike are the ones who knew how to operate the motorbike well. So Sleemyboy decided to just push the motorbike manually without putting it on to the location where he had left Vijayana and Ian's driver. So he just pushed the motorbike manually, slowly, until he was at the location that he had left Vijayana and Ian's driver. So when he reached there, he just parked the motorbike outside the shop and entered the shop. Entering the shop, he went and found Vijayana and Ian's driver still on progress of drawing their tattoo. So he told them that he had tried to put on the motorbike, but the motorbike key didn't work on the motorbike. So at Jonah and Ian's driver stopped drawing the tattoo, and they walked with Sleemyboy outside to go and confirm what was going on with their motorbike, because as for them, the motorbike didn't have any problem with the keys. So reaching outside, they found a crowd of people full. They were armed. They were really armed. So according to them, they asked these people, Sleemyboy, Jonah, and Ian's driver. The crowd asked them that who brought this motorbike to this place. And Sleemyboy, because he was innocent, he mentioned himself that he was the one who had pushed the motorbike to that location. So the crowd immediately started up to beat Sleemyboy. They didn't even want some much explanation, because as for them, they said that the motorbike was theirs and it had been stolen, and it was a motorbike that was on loan, so it had been tracked by the owner and found on that location. So they said that Sleemyboy was a thief and started beating him so thoroughly on his head, on his back, on his shoulders. So Sleemyboy fell down and started bleeding very bad. And John, according to their statement, they rushed the police station and took two policemen and came with them to the location where Sleemyboy was being beaten. But according to them, they said that they couldn't help Sleemyboy because the crowd of people, they were many. The crowd was it was a huge crowd of people and they were armed. So they started beating at Jonah and Ian's driver, including the two policemen. That is what they stated. So they had no option but run for their lives too. So the policemen, I think other policemen came to the crowd and tried to maintain some peace there, and found Sleemyboy was still down. So they are the ones that took Sleemyboy from that position, the hospital, to the Migori level 4 hospital. But by bad luck, Sleemyboy had been beaten thoroughly on his head, and they had broken the head scar. So there was some blood entering his brain. So by bad luck, he couldn't survive in any way. So that is how we lost our beloved Sleemyboy. And as for the family, it was much pain, and we got some even heart attacks. Even my father and my mother, they almost died too, because Sleemyboy was our only hope. As for that time, Sleemyboy was playing a very big role at the family, because I remember even that day Sleemyboy was the one who had bought lunch for us. It was almost 1 p.m. at noon, and we had no lunch at all. Sleemyboy called because he was not around. We thought he was at job, but he wasn't at job. He called my mother and asked him, "Have you eaten lunch?" But my mother replied, "No, we don't have any food here." So Sleemyboy sent some money to my mom, and that is how we ate lunch that noon, that day that Sleemyboy had died. We had no food that day. Sleemyboy was the one who provided lunch for us. So my mom, hearing that Sleemyboy had died that evening, he almost died too, because he was in a very, very bad condition, Even as I am speaking, after the burial, just 2 days after the burial, my father was unable to breathe. He was unable to breathe. He was taken to the hospital 3 days in oxygen, trying to save his life, until he started recovered slowly. So it was a very, very, very big pain for the family and for the whole community too, because Sleemyboy was a good person. He never he was never involved in any cases like robbery or anything bad in the community. So as for me, what I knew, Sleemyboy had a very big passion with his YouTube channel. He was trying his best to take at least the family to a good position through his YouTube channel, because the work that he was doing in the lorry was not enough. So he was trying his best at least to push his YouTube channel to another level, so that at least he could see if he could manage to support the family well. So this is where my late brother Sleemyboy was buried. Yeah, this is the place where he was buried. So you can see this is what they used to plaster the inner side of the grave. Yeah, and as for now, Sleemyboy left some very many Muscovy ducks here. Maybe I can call them. You can see these are Sleemyboy's Muscovy ducks, and here is where the challenge comes from. These Muscovy ducks used to feed a lot. These Muscovy ducks, they used to feed a lot because Sleemyboy currently he was working at a lorry, so he could afford to buy some food on a daily basis for the ducks. So when he died, we just had some very much difficulties on feeding these ducks. Actually, they are not all of them. I don't know, maybe others they had gone to search for food on the other side, because there is no food here right now. You can see these are Sleemyboy's Muscovy ducks. So you can see the other ones are coming from the other side. They had gone to search for some food. So actually this is not all. I think they are not all actually, because they are over 100 in number. Here they are, and still we have some chicks here. Maybe I can show you some chicks, Muscovy chicks. Here they are. You can see he had some beautiful rose flowers, some beautiful garden actually. You can see we have some ducks, other chicks, duck chicks here. You can see here they are. So here they are. We are trying our best. Actually, you can see there is another one dead there. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of lack of enough food. You can see he had a beautiful garden here. A very beautiful garden here. He had plastered his house. This is the late Sleemyboy's house. You can see it's very different from the way you used to see it. He had plastered it because he had some good dreams. You can see that is it. So maybe I can take you to my parents. I think my father is coming out of the house. Here he is. Maybe I can give him some time to settle outside. Here is my beloved mom, Sleemyboy's mom too. Maybe she can just wave, and yeah, here she is. So actually right now she has some hardships even in surviving, but we don't have any option. We are trying, and God is helping us too, so we have no option. So this is my father, Sleemyboy's father too. You can see she's old. You can see how old he is. I told you he's 80 plus years, so he's going slowly by slowly. So maybe he can wave. Maybe let me give him some time to settle. Oh, you can see he's old.
How are you?
You're good, Dad. Yeah.
News?
Yeah, I was taking some vlog here.
How are you? How are you? Greet them.
Yeah. They are good. they've greeted you too. So that's how the thing goes here in Africa, guys. So that's some few announcements that I had. And for Sleemyboy's viewers who always watch Sleemyboy, I appreciate very much for your support to Sleemyboy. Now that he's gone, I have no option but to continue his YouTube channel and his YouTube journey, because I don't think it will be a good idea if I will let this YouTube channel die like that, because Samuel had passion with this YouTube channel, because he had some good dreams of maybe even traveling some different places and taking his lifestyle vlogs there and sharing his lifestyle with you. So I didn't think if it will be a good idea if I will let this YouTube channel just die like that, because Sleemyboy was no more. So that's why I decided, me being his younger brother, so that I can continue with this YouTube channel, and you being Sleemyboy's family and my family too, and you will support me too, so that maybe I can take my family to another level through this YouTube channel and through you, my viewers, guys. So I thank you so much for your support, for continue being with Sleemyboy all that time until Sleemyboy passed. I appreciate for that. So maybe from now henceforth, those who didn't know me, I'm Sleemyboy's younger brother, going by the name Zazilo John. So from now henceforth, I'll be the one posting YouTube videos on Sleemyboy's channel. So I appreciate for everything, guys. So you can see this was Sleemyboy's dream too, to have as lot of Muscovy ducks as possible. He had a dream of having more than thousands of Muscovy ducks, because he planned to have more than 5,000 actually Muscovy ducks full of this compound here. All this compound, you can see, is not fenced, so he wanted Muscovy ducks to scatter all around this compound. You can see it's big, and he had a dream too of building a house here. He wanted to build a Muscovy duck house here, but as for now, we've started a small one here, because the Muscovy ducks room that was available is already full by now, because the Muscovy ducks are over 100 in numbers, I told you. So we started another one here. You can see we've just started a small progress here. Yeah, you can see it's small because we lack the mabati, like this one. This is what we call mabati, iron sheet. I think it's iron air, something like that. So we lack enough iron for putting the roof of this house. So that's why we decided first to construct a small one, so that the Muscovy ducks, at least they can fit here and survive there for some time, as we try our best if we could find some more money and expand the house. So maybe I can take you to his garden. This was Sleemyboy's beautiful garden. You can see this in avocado tree. You can see this a beautiful flower here. We have a graft mango tree here. We have the ducks swimming pool here. This is where the Muscovy ducks always swim. After feeding, they almost swim in this swimming pool. Their swimming pool here. A beautiful rose flower here. You can see this one is very, very fresh. We have another one here, a graft orange. Wow. Some beautiful you can see this is another type of flower. It's beautiful indeed. Some white rose flowers here. You can see. Have another one here. They are twin number. Another one here, very beautiful. This was late Sleemyboy's beautiful flowers that he had big dreams with, because Sleemyboy had a dream of bringing foreigners into this beautiful compound, but by bad luck, what happened already. We have no option. You can see. You can see how beautiful the garden was, and it still is beautiful, though the owner is no more. So we are the ones left to handle this garden and maybe to try and feed the ducks. So guys, let me just appreciate for everyone who has watched this video to the end. I appreciate very much. Continue supporting me, because I'm the one left, guys. I have no option but to continue Sleemyboy's dream, so that maybe wherever he is, at least his heart may be at peace, because his YouTube channel, which he has struggled with for a long time, is still on and is still live. So that is how I wanted to share my story with you today of late Sleemyboy. So that's how the thing goes, guys. I appreciate for everything, guys, and your support, guys. Much love. Bye bye.